but also with data, you have 1,400 points of interest here. How does anybody really know which of those metrics matter most? How do you decide? Are you saying that AI decides for you? Or are you saying that we have to decide for ourselves, a combination of the two? Like that's the tough part, right? Is figuring out which metrics matter.
That was really a tough part. Yeah, that took 3.5 years actually. So, I mean, the 1,400 points also consist actually of 120 different institutions, organizations, universities, etc.,
Jeez.
working with us to actually identify what are underlying health measurements of a company.
Mm,
it sounds a little bit fuzzy, but in the end, it was really a big problem. How do you measure the health of a company, right?
right, right,
Nobody
right.
defined it before. Everybody has a different perception. So it's actually it's a detailed framework that looks at the most important topics. And then actually from there, the system has a meaning attached to it. So it's not hallucinating. So it's actually a very
Right.
understandable meaning that is across all dimensions, across all departments, across all topics, very consistent. And I guess this is also one of the key things that we don't just leave it to the AI to interpret, but also give it a certain meaning. So it's actually in a framework, and within the framework, it's also explainable. So it's not the big black box what we always fear.
Right.
And then from there, it's actually trying to give kind of like the optimum weight. So think about if you have a manufacturing company, maybe processes and operations are way more important than people and culture. And for consulting, it's the other way around. So the system is trying to optimize what is the priority for your industry, company size, for your location, because also different cultures, right?
True.
So then the system is trying to actually make the most sense for you and then trying to also give you the biggest meaning. And it's also looking at
Wow.
the benchmarkings of other industries, of kind of like the best practices, etc. And then it
You
can
know what?
start prioritizing
You're right.
resources.
That's not humanly possible, man. So like this is why you need to have that superpower behind you and backing you up.